David, you are both a media personality and run a publicity company.
Yeah.
Urban Fierce is the name. So how do you juggle being the talent and booking the talent?
Ooh, Tammi, let me tell you, it takes night and day. It's not anything that is hard, but it's not anything that's easy. Because when God gives you the strength and the talent, you just got to push. You got to make time for, what you love to do the best and make the best out of your 24 hours of the day. Because that's what we have, right? So
Yeah.
it is very difficult. Most of my nights don't end until 4, sometimes actually 6 a.m. And then I'm back up by 8, 10 a.m. And I'm like, juggling between emails. I'm sending a pitch for like Princeton Perez or Dana Bonds. And then I'm like, okay, let me make sure that I'm, reaching out to Atlantic to make sure I get these interviews done. And I'm like on Zoom calls and on IG Live. So it's very, it's an amazing challenge, but I say anything that's worth it, you work hard for. And, anything that isn't worth it, you'll know once it happens and you just figure out like, okay, this ain't working, but it's been working. I've been doing this consistently since 2011. I didn't go to college at all. I actually went to Valley Forge Military Academy in Wayne, Pennsylvania. So a complete different direction for me. And you wanted to, make sure I went there as far as education was concerned. But I was like, let me get this performing arts and let me get back to my music. Let me get back to my dance and let me really utilize, my strengths and talent. And Dawn from Dana Decane and Dirty Money actually gave me a chance in Day 26, my first clients. And Kalina gave me the opportunity to work with them. And then, I just kind of learned the business from there. And then I always was like, hey, you always wanted to do a radio show back when we had cassette tapes for all the kids who don't know. I had my tape recorder and I was recording the music and flipping them dang tracks around. And rest in peace to my Aunt Jean, because I remember one day she was like, that boy is up here going through these records. And I would just go through it. And, it's an amazing dream come true, I would say.
Well, when I was in college, I had, when I was getting my master's in theater, I had a teacher who wanted to perform more than she wanted to teach. And I found that problematic. So do any of your do any of your clients find it problematic that you also want to be walking the red carpet as opposed to putting them on it? That seems to be a conflict of interest, David.
It definitely is. And honestly, 9 times out of 10, when it comes to an event where it's more so where they need to be on the red carpet, I'm escorting them and it's all about them in that moment. For me, in my moment, I just deliver the content and, produce what that is with my interviewing skills. A lot of them are very supportive. They understand that this is David Duane as a business, this is Urban as a brand, and then this Urban Fierce as a business. So they, there have been some times where people have been like, I'm not too sure about, what David's got going on right there. But 9 times out of 10, a lot of my clients are very understanding. So I'm so grateful to have clients.
I'll be like, is that my publicist on the TV on Wild and Out?
Right.
My publicist is on Wild and Out.
They be like, what is he doing there?
Right.
They be like, wait a minute, why am I not on there? What did you not do to be on there though?
No, right. No. Seriously.
David, what you got going on? Let us know.
Right now I've got my show called On Air with David Duane. That's every week, Monday through Friday. So 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys can check that out on Instagram at David Duane. And I'm actually getting ready to drop some music called Unapologetic Blonde that comes out this fall. So I'm looking forward to that. Just getting, just expanding myself like V's doing as well. When you are so creative, you gotta not box yourself in. So this is the time
you gotta let it out.
You gotta let it all out.